Hello students, welcome to this video lecture, Opportunity Assessment Tools, second part. Already we discussed SWOT analysis, we discussed outside-in analysis, Potter's analysis. In this video lecture we will discuss Bygrave and Kitse. So another framework. The Bygrave framework can be a valuable tool for a social entrepreneurs looking to build ventures that create both social impact and financial sustainability. They have to create an impact to society. At the same time, they have to maintain or sustain their finances, income, revenue also. So while it is typically applied to traditional entrepreneurship, its principles are highly adaptable to the unique goals and challenges of social enterprises. Here's how each of the 7 key areas of Bygrave framework can be applied specifically in the context of social entrepreneurship. Bygrave, it has suggested 7 key areas. So, industry and market, first one. In social entrepreneurship, the market is not just about profitability, but also about addressing social needs. So, entrepreneurs must evaluate social need versus market size. So, what are the unmet social needs in the community or sector? Might be lack of clean water, access to education, gender inequality, pollution, so many things. Is there a large enough target population that would benefit from the solution? So, solution you are going to offer, whether it creates a huge impact to a large number of people. Okay, the target should be large. The size of the target should be large. Market segments. Who are the beneficiaries? Example: underserved communities, marginalized groups. So, who are going to benefit out of this solution? How well do these segments understand value the social solution being offered? See, you might offer a solution, but it should be valued or it should be respected by the respected people. So, trends. Are there societal shifts? Example: growing environmental awareness, demand for social equity that might create new opportunities for the enterprise. Example: a social enterprise providing solar-powered lighting in rural communities would assess the market demand for clean energy and the size of the population in need, while considering the socio-economic factors that drive the market's interest. Next one is economics. Social enterprises must balance social impact with financial viability. In this area, they assess revenue model. How can the venture generate income while achieving its social mission? So this could include subscription models, product sales, or even social impact bonds. So how they are going to generate income, this model. Next one is cost structure. What are the costs of producing or delivering the social impact? Are there ways to minimize costs through efficient processes or partnerships? How we are going to minimize the cost? Financial sustainability. Can the business model generate enough revenue to cover operational costs and allow for reinvestment into the mission? How will the social impact be scaled sustainably? Funding sources. What are the available funding sources? Grants, investments, or donations? Is there a plan for financial self-sufficiency? Example: a social enterprise focused on providing low-cost education could assess how to fund its activities through donations, low-cost paid programs, and partnerships with schools or governments. External environment evaluation tools. So, these tools help understand the broader context in which the social enterprise operates. So, key factors are set: social and cultural trends, political and legal frameworks, technological advancements, economic conditions, and environmental challenges. So, competitive advantage issues. In social entrepreneurship, competitive advantage often comes from being able to offer a solution that is innovative, cost effective, and provides unique social value. So, entrepreneurs must focus on differentiation in social impact. What makes the enterprise social mission stand out? Is it the innovative nature of the solution? Example, using technology for social good, its approach to tackling an issue, or its alignment with specific community needs. Then, barriers to imitation. What intellectual property, technology, community trust, or unique networks protect the enterprise from being easily replicated? Long term social value. How does the venture create lasting change? Does it focus on empowerment, education, or capacity building to ensure that beneficiaries are self sustaining over time? Example, a social enterprise providing affordable medical devices for low income communities may differentiate itself by offering training on device usage, thereby fostering self sufficiency in healthcare delivery. Next one is management team. The management team in a social enterprise plays a crucial role as the success of the venture depends on both mission driven leadership and practical business execution. Considerations include mission alignment. Does the team share a deep commitment to the social cause? Is the team passionate about solving the specific problem the enterprise addresses? The next one is skills and expertise. Does the team have the necessary skills to operate a social enterprise? This includes knowledge of social impact, finance, operations, and community engagement. Diversity. Does the team bring a range of perspectives, experiences, and skills that can navigate both the social mission and business challenges? Example, a social enterprise providing healthcare services in underserved regions would need a team with experience in public health, community engagement, and fundraising for nonprofits. Next one is personal criteria. For social entrepreneurs, this area evaluates how well the opportunity aligns with the founder's personal mission, values, and lifestyle. Key factors include personal passion. Does the entrepreneur feel a strong personal connection to the social problem? Is the mission something they genuinely care about? Next one is risk tolerance. Social enterprises often operate in uncertain environments, so the entrepreneur's risk tolerance and willingness to face challenges are crucial. Sustainability of commitment. Does the entrepreneur have the stamina to sustain their involvement, especially considering the often slow progress in social ventures and the challenge of balancing social and financial goals? Example, a social entrepreneur may start a social enterprise to reduce homelessness because of personal experiences or deep rooted passion for helping marginalized communities. Understanding the emotional and logistical complexities involved. Strategic differentiation. For social enterprises, strategic differentiation revolves around their unique social value proposition. This includes mission driven marketing. How clearly does the enterprise communicate its social mission to customers, investors, and partners? What compelling story or evidence is provided to highlight its impact? Social impact differentiation. How does the enterprise create differentiated social value? This could be through innovative delivery models, deep community involvement, or integrating sustainability into the product or service. Branding. Is the enterprise's brand recognized for its authenticity and commitment to its social mission, or how does it leverage this for support? Example, a social enterprise providing fair trade coffee differentiates itself by not only ensuring that farmers are paid a fair price, but also by actively promoting sustainable farming practices that help protect the environment and community health. Bygrave in social entrepreneurship. Bygrave's 7 areas of opportunity assessment provide a comprehensive framework to guide social entrepreneurs in assessing and refining their ventures. This framework ensures that social enterprises are not only viable but well aligned with the social impact goals they aim to achieve. By using these tools, social entrepreneurs can better understand their market, the challenges they face, the resources they need, and how to scale their social impact effectively while maintaining sustainability. Next one is the KITSI model. The KITSI model is a framework that provides a structure for understanding how social entrepreneurship can be effectively developed and managed while it is less widely known than some other models. It emphasizes key aspects of social ventures, including the balance between social impact and economic sustainability, and the integration of social goals with entrepreneurial strategies. The KITSE model emphasizes three broad dimensions that are crucial for evaluating the potential of a social enterprise: social value potential, market potential, and sustainability potential. Each of these dimensions addresses a critical aspect of the enterprise and helps entrepreneurs assess whether their venture can succeed in creating meaningful, lasting impact while maintaining financial viability. Social value potential. The dimension focuses on the social impact that the enterprise can create. In social entrepreneurship, the primary objective is to address a social need or solve a societal problem, and social value potential is a measure of how effectively the enterprise can achieve this goal. Key aspects: relevance of the social mission. Does the enterprise target a significant, pressing social issue? How urgent is the problem it aims to solve? And what's the scale of the need? Example: access to healthcare, education, clean water, or affordable housing. Innovation in social solutions. How innovative are the solutions provided? Does the enterprise offer a novel approach that has the potential to drive systemic change in addressing the social issue? Is it different from existing interventions, or does it bring a fresh perspective to solving this problem? Then, measurable impact. How can the social outcomes be measured? Is there a clear framework for tracking the social impact? Example: improved health, better access to education, increased employment, or poverty alleviation. Scalability of impact. Can the social value created be scaled? Will the solution be able to reach more beneficiaries over time and extend its impact to wider populations? Example: a social enterprise providing clean water solutions in developing countries has strong social value potential because clean water is a critical need. If the enterprise develops an innovative filtration system or a model for community managed water access, it can have far reaching impact, potentially improving health outcomes and reducing waterborne diseases across large populations. Market potential. This dimension assesses whether the enterprise can operate effectively within the market and whether there is a demand for the product or service it offers. It focuses on evaluating the market's readiness and the business opportunity for the social venture. Key aspects: market demand. Is there an existing market gap or unmet demand for the product or service offered? For social enterprises, the market might not only involve potential paying customers, but also beneficiaries or stakeholders who benefit from the social impact. Target audience. Who are the target customers or beneficiaries? Is the market clearly defined? And does it consist of people who are both in need of the solution and willing to adopt it? Market potential. What is the size of the market? How large is the market opportunity? Is there a sizable customer base, either beneficiaries or paying customers, that can sustain the enterprise? The market should be big enough for the enterprise to scale and make a significant impact. Market dynamics and trends. Are there external factors? Example: economic trends, technological developments, cultural shifts that could influence demand for the product or service. Are these trends aligned with the enterprise's mission? Competitive landscape. Are there already competitors in the market? How will the enterprise differentiate itself from the other organizations, including traditional businesses and non-profits? What are the barriers to entry for other competitors? Example: In the case of mobile learning platform aimed at providing education to underserved communities, the market potential would be influenced by factors such as the growing demand for accessible education, the expansion of mobile phone usage in developing regions, and the presence of existing competitors offering similar educational services. Sustainability potential. Sustainability potential is about the enterprise's long-term viability, both financially and in terms of its social mission. It assesses whether the enterprise can continue its operation and social impact over time without depending excessively on external funding sources or facing insurmountable operational challenges. Key aspects. So, financial sustainability. Can the enterprise generate enough revenue from its activities, example product sales, service fees, or funding sources, to cover its costs and ensure continued operations? A strong revenue model and business plan are essential for long-term sustainability. Diversified revenue streams. Does the enterprise have multiple sources of income or rely heavily on a single funding stream? A diversified income base, including both earned income and external support, grants, donations, social investment, can reduce financial risk. Sustainability potential, cost efficiency. How well does the enterprise manage its costs? Is it operating in a way that maximizes impact per dollar spent? Efficient operations ensure that the enterprise can scale and sustain its social value over time. Organizational resilience. How resilient is the organization in facing economic challenges like economic downturns, political instability, or funding cuts? Does it have the capacity to adapt and evolve as external conditions change? Sustainability potential, social impact sustainability. Can the social mission continue to thrive even as the enterprise becomes more financially independent? Will the enterprise foster self-sustaining communities or capacity building that continues beyond the organization's direct involvement? Example, a social enterprise focused on providing affordable healthcare services might have strong sustainability potential if it operates through a pay-for-service model combined with government subsidies for the underserved population. By having multiple funding sources, cost-efficient delivery methods, example telemedicine, and the ability to adapt to changing health regulations, the enterprise can ensure long-term financial and social sustainability. How these dimensions work together. In the KITSI model, social value potential, market potential, and sustainability potential are deeply interconnected. The social value potential must meet an existing market demand to ensure that enterprise is addressing a real urgent need, that is market potential. At the same time, the social enterprise needs to maintain its operations over time, ensuring that it can generate enough income to continue providing social value, that is sustainability potential. Successful social enterprises balance these three dimensions, making sure they don't only create positive impact but can also thrive economically and grow sustainably. Example of the KITSI model in action. Let's say a social enterprise aims to provide low-cost education to students in rural areas using mobile devices. Here's how the KITSI dimensions apply. Social value potential. The enterprise addresses a major social issue, that is, access to quality education in underserved areas, which improves long-term opportunities for these students. Market potential. The market includes a large group of students and their families who are eager to improve their educational opportunities. The use of these mobile phones makes it easier to access education, given the increasing penetration of smartphones in these regions. Sustainability potential. The enterprise has a dual revenue model with pay for service options for affluent families and subsidized access for low income families. It may also secure funding from education focused NGOs. Operational costs are kept low through digital delivery, and the business is scalable across different regions. Conclusion: the Kitsy model provides a comprehensive approach to evaluating the potential of a social enterprise. By focusing on social value potential, market potential, and sustainability potential, entrepreneurs can ensure that their ventures are not only impactful but also viable and scalable in the long term. These three dimensions help social entrepreneurs assess the feasibility, long term success, and impact of their ventures from the very beginning. Thank you.